On the Bright Side is brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Science and Technology, and UNICEF.
Pedro Magana has been enrolled at Horizon Academy since kindergarten and is also diagnosed with autism. He is a success story and an example of what support to children with special needs can accomplish. His mother, Azalia Magana, shares that this is achieved because he attends a school that not only embraces students with special needs, but has a system in place for continuous learning of special needs.
All these teachers are continuously getting education on how to deal with special needs kids, and it gave me assurance knowing that my child won't be the first child that comes with a disability. He won't be the first child that has autism.
Ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to learn, regardless of their ability or disability, is essential for fostering an inclusive society. In Belize, the Ministry of Education is actively working towards this goal. Leading the way in this effort is Horizon Academy, arguably the only school that has independently championed this inclusive approach. Elvia Aviles is the school's principal.
Since Horizon Academy's inception in 2009, inclusion was at the heart of its beginning, and it just lends itself to the guiding principles that we refer to as CHIP, which is child-centered, holistic, inclusive, and progressive. This is intentional, and it's just because we fully embrace the philosophy of inclusion, and a part of that philosophy is indeed for all of our children to be in the classroom. And we have created a special education division that intentionally has a plan in ensuring that all our students' learning needs are met and they are included in the regular classroom, where we have our children with who are neurotypical and our children who are neurodiverse as well.
Horizon Academy's growing student population includes 25 students with special needs. To support these students, the Special Education Department employs dedicated individuals who provide essential assistance and guidance, also known as paraprofessionals.
And we have now, where we only had one and then two, and over the years have increased. This year we have 8 paraprofessionals with our special education coordinator, who also acts as a paraprofessional, making it 9 persons who are a part of the special ed division.
So they work with the student within the classroom, and they work with them based on the curriculum that is being given. And so we work with them on a slower pace, you'd say, or we do adaptation, and we also do modification on these work so that these kids can learn and understand and get the work done.
Paraprofessionals have been formally integrated into Horizon Academy's staff since its inception. In contrast, many other schools require parents to independently provide a paraprofessional. Pedro met his paraprofessional, Gilda Broster, 3 years ago. Now supporting him in Infant 2, Broster has become an integral part of his academic journey at Horizon. She shares with us what their interaction has been like.
When I met him, he was full of life. It took a lot of structuring, social learning, and even the relationship that I have with his mom, keeping in communication on what we're working on, what works, what doesn't work, tips from them, what works at home.
When we came, he did preschool, Infant 1, and he's done to Infant 2. And I was blessed enough to have Ms. Gilda Broster. She's the paraprofessional that's with him. And Pedrito immediately fell in love with her. She is like, she's a teacher, she's a mother, she's a friend, all in one.
At Horizon Academy, the level of aid provided to students with special needs, like Pedro, is tailored to their individual requirements. The Special Education Coordinator says that they support a wide range of special needs, from physical disabilities to severe learning challenges, while emphasizing the importance of classroom inclusion.
This is beneficial, you'll see, for both the child who is the special learner and also the normal students, because it's kind of like a sensitization then where they learn and understand that, hey, there's other children who learn differently, you know, so when they do leave Horizon and they're out there in society, they already know, okay, there's other kinds of disabilities, not just normal, you see, normal people within the community.
What we do is we observe their behavior, we observe how they interact, the academic level that they're at. We do something called benchmark, where we test to see where they're at academically, and then we go from there.
The goal is to provide the necessary support to these students until they no longer need it. Azalia Magana says it's a reality she did not think would come this soon. Pedro has not only advanced in his level of learning, but shows promise of parting ways with his parapro, Miss Broster.
The principal, Miss Elia, she told me, she was like, our goal is to help him until he doesn't need us anymore. And I thought that was like, no, he's gonna need a paraprofessional throughout the years. I thought that like he would always need it, and the support was greater when he was in preschool and infant 1, and then getting him to be more independent. And so this year in infant 2, we got to the point that Ms. Gilda would tell me, like, Pedro doesn't need me that much. It's such a blessing that we're living here in Belize City, and we had the opportunity to have him in a school like this. And my heart goes out to all those parents that don't have the opportunity to have their kids with a paraprofessional in the class when they need it, because I don't know, had this not been possible, I don't know if I would have moved to a different country or quit working to be able to be that paraprofessional. I know that he needed it, and I think it's essential.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabreena Daly.
On the Bright Side was brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Science and Technology, and UNICEF.